On the phone, it is a pleasure to welcome to the program Charlie Pierce. He blogs over at Esquire Magazine, one of my favorites. Thanks so much for joining us, Charlie.
Thanks, Sam. It's good to be here.
So you had this on your blog. I want to play this clip from Fox News. It is Valentine's Day. I should also say it's also my wife's birthday. So happy birthday, Nikki. So that
Two for you.
Oh, exactly. Yes, it's always no pressure, no pressure no pressure whatsoever. So let's. I want to play this because I missed this clip, and there's something about this clip that that captures almost everything that's wrong everywhere at any time, and. It just to set it up. I don't know what show it's on, but it
was on Fox and Friends.
Okay, yes, of course, and it was Elizabeth Perkins. Or what's her name? Wait, no, Hasselbeck. I can't even follow this stuff anymore.
Put two stories together there.
Exactly. And she sets up this story of a kindergarten teacher who is sending home with her kids before Valentine's Day a pre-made Valentine's Day card that they can sign and hand out to all the kids in the classroom. And then we get this.
Oh, so sad. We're here to debate that. Parenting expert and blogger Jessica Gottlieb alongside author and blogger Elizabeth Esther. Welcome to both of you. So is it such a bad thing if every child gets a Valentine's Day card, Elizabeth?
It's not a bad thing. I think that it's a little bit unnecessary. It's a one-size-fits-all approach. I mean, especially when you're having to give out the exact same one. I mean, Valentine's Day is about expressing your unique, heartfelt feelings for your special loved one. To like just robotically hand out, here's your Valentine, here's your Valentine. Like, what are we, like, it totally removes the meaning, the special memory for the kids. You can't make life 100% fair, and why not let them experience a little bit of that, like, wow, okay, while they're young, while the stakes are low, rather than, you know, they're 20 years old and they're still expecting everyone to give them a Valentine's. I don't know. It just seems, I understand the intention is good, but it's impractical, and it ends up blowing up. I mean, the kids feel like the kids who wouldn't have gotten a Valentine, so to speak, they're getting a pity Valentine now. I mean, that doesn't feel any better.
Jessica, what's your reaction to that?
Oh, I'm sure that it does feel better. And the kids that wouldn't get a Valentine, believe me, they experience plenty of rejection day in and day out. There's absolutely no reason to be excluding them.
Okay, now this, of course,
where do you go? I mean, this is Ayn Rand's approach to Valentine's Day.
Yes, exactly. And now, of course, we all know that this
don't give out Valentines to those little moochers who weren't going to get one anyway. You're depleting the reservoir of goodwill for the rest of us.
Yes. Now, of course, this is obviously some type of secret Obama plan.
Well, not just that, but I pity the woman who actually would go on television and think that stuff up. Who's the brainiac at Fox News who thought that opinion was worth sharing with the country?
Well, I think you're on to something here about being, it being some type of sort of attempt to push this Ayn Rand thing. And that's, I mean, that, on one hand, this is just, somebody who desperately wants to get on TV and they'll say anything they can. But this notion of like, it is 5 years old is not too early to make these kids suffer.
Absolutely, the marshmallow peeps of the world belong only to the producers.
That's right, and I mean, I think it's, and the reason why I want to just start with that is that this has been a.
The reason you want to start with that is because it's hilarious. Don't come up with some deep reason for it.
But I do think that there has been this push to sort of inject pain into people's lives. And if you're one of those 5-year-olds who somehow does not get a Valentine's Day card, you really, on some level, deserve it. And that pain and that rejection is going to somehow help you for the rest of your life to suck it up when you find out that you don't have the food to eat that you need because you have to rely on food stamps, or you're getting unemployment insurance. Hey, if the market says that you shouldn't have a job and shouldn't get money, then you got to suck it up. That's basically it.
No, I mean, I see, and staying with kids for a moment in my other capacity as a sports writer, I've seen people have absolute cows over the idea of participation trophies, where everybody gets a trophy at the end of, T-ball.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, every parent should get a trophy for sitting through a season of T-ball, because between T-ball and Chuck E. Cheese, those are the two inner rings of hell.
Yeah. So the Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not sure if that's outside of Massachusetts, but is it?
Oh, we're trying to keep it within our borders, lest the blight spread. But no, I mean, I've had arguments with, first of all, why are you wasting your time worrying about this stuff? And second of all, it doesn't have any deep societal meaning down the road. But I think you're right. I think there's a consistent attitude that now runs through this, this incredible thing now where the CBO report is being used as a way to explain that Barack Obama doesn't want you to work yourself to death anymore. Therefore, something essential in America is being lost.
Yeah,
I think there's a straight line from this woman to that attitude.
Is this? I mean, is this new? I mean, obviously it's not new, but is it new in the way that it's this banner is being waved? It just seems relentless.
Well, no, I don't think it's new. I don't think the attitude that a social safety net, disincentivizes work or whatever is anything new. I'm sure they said it when the progressives at the turn of the last century were talking about, the 8-hour day and the 24 and reducing the work week and organizing labor. I'm sure if you go back, a better historian than I would go back and find examples of that. You heard it all throughout the Great Society. I was old enough to remember that. So no, none of this stuff is new. It's taken on, I think, a more formal and more institutionalized edge right now. It is the official position of the Republican Party.